Welcome in, you guys. It is Monday, Moon's Day, November the 24th. All right, let's see, where are we right now? Planetary hour of Saturn. Looks like the following transit happening is going to be at 2:24 p.m. with the moon in Capricorn sextiling over to Venus in Scorpio. It is 1:51 on the clock. All right. In transit today, looks like we have quite a bit going on. Mercury at a quincunx to Chiron, Mars squared over to the North Node Pisces. Mercury conjunct is Venus. We're seeing the moon in Capricorn all day with a semi-square over to the sun, quintile to Neptune Neptune Pisces. Sextile over to Venus and to Mercury. A square to Chiron Aries in opposition to Jupiter, and a sextile to Saturn. All right. Let's see what's going on in the energy right now. Moon in Capricorn at 22 degrees in 5 minutes. So we're going to look at the 23rd degree of Capricorn. 2 awards for bravery in war. It says, society's duty towards the individual. We may confidently expect that all what we do in service towards the collective need will be appropriately rewarded in time. So even though an involved person has no attachment to rewards or for penalty, nonetheless, it is normal to expect recognition and recompense when we put ourselves to inconvenience and risk in service of the greater good. This is fair and underpins the principle of justice and right relationship between the community and the individual. All right. Sun and Sag moving towards the 3rd degree. We spoke about this strategic training. Life must be strategically managed if we want to know happiness and success. I'm going to start off the reading with chakras. Let's see what comes out. Whoa. All right, root chakra. Motivation, perseverance, discipline, motivation. Heavy on the motivation. All right. Family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. Heavy on the root chakra. So earth energies are here towards Virgo Capricorn. And I'm seeing money, money, money. All right, sacral chakra. Finances, power, generosity, abundance. All right, so it looks like it's starting at the base chakra, focusing on your money, and you got choices that you're making overall. Okay. So your free will, wherever you have a sense of willpower, or there could be some sort of change that comes up in the energy. Let me get my Oracle of the Radiant Sun out. Whoa. Ouch. All right, let's see what's going on with this root chakra energy. I see numbers 3, 2, and number 14. Sun in Libra. Moon in Gemini, heavy on the air signs there. Saturn in Leo. Mars in Sag, current transit. Looks like you're still in harmony. You're adapting to whatever changes are happening around you. I'm seeing Mars in the 4th and the 6th houses. This has to do with like home, community, workplace. It's coming through as criticism and quarrels. All right, so if there's like fighting or something happening in the energy, secrets and risk. Uh-oh. Down at the bottom of the deck, Sun and Taurus energy. So I'm seeing Sun and Taurus and Sun and Libra. There's something here about Venus's energy that's going to conjunct with Mercury today. All right, both in the sign of Scorpio, and I got Venus and Scorpio out here, which speaks about all about secrets. All right, I don't know what you're doing here that's taking a risk overall. Could have something to do why you have a situation and a quarrel and how you're being criticized either in the workplace or there could be quarrels in the home environment. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. Why is the Sun in Libra here? Two of Cups. There could be some sort of partnership that's coming up. All right. Something coming into alignment. What's this adaptability with family? Show me generosity with Saturn, Leo, Queen of Swords. Show me domination. King of Cups. King of Wands. Temperance. There's a heavy Sagittarian energy happening right now, and it's clarifying that Mars and Sag energy. So wherever you feel that there's a sense of dominance, all right. Again, it feels like some sort of brand new beginning, two people coming together, or just some sort of agreement to start fresh. All right. Family is the challenge with the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It looks like you're staying confidently moving forward. You could be waiting on news about something as well. The Chariot. Ooh. Justice. It has something to do with what's being fair or how something is coming into harmony for you again. All right. Just remain adaptable right now with whatever's happening. What's going on with these secrets? Risk and the secrets. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Uh-oh. That keeps coming through. All right, it's having to do with like a feminine energy that's very abundant and some sort of betrayal that may have taken place. The Knight of Swords. I don't know if it comes through as some sort of attack or, I don't know, it's just saying protect yourself. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Damn. This Ten of Pentacles right here has a lot to do with this Ten of Pentacles being a challenge. Something going on with the money, all right? Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Kind of feels like, and that's what more than likely caused some sort of quarrel. What's going on with this lust energy? Why is that here? That's the Four of Wands, which is like home, community. This is your commitments. What about that? There could be a lot of back and forth, a lot of fighting, competition, quarrels. I don't know why this is coming out though, because I don't feel like you're involved in anything. Like, why is the Hangman here? It's just like whatever is happening around you, it's because of whatever this opportunity is and how you're reaping your own rewards from what you do for work. Five of Swords to the Seven of Swords, it's more than likely trying to do something deceptive to you, lie about something, create some sort of quarrel, go back and forth, and it's like you're not doing shit. You're just sitting here. Just I don't know. What is this risk? Page of Swords. Somebody could be really, really upset. I'm seeing the Devil with the Strength card. All right. It kind of feels like that could be like a very like egotistical, prideful, you know what I mean, type of energy there. And it's because of whatever is being watched or known or something like this. I don't know. That's interesting though. Does that have to do with these lies over here? Yeah. It kind of feels like somebody knows that they had some sort of parts in either trying to control somebody, and then if there's a pathway set or that's opened up for you, somebody that's watching and is wanting to come back around and apologize about something. Again, I'm not seeing that you're doing anything. You're in harmony. All right, you're very adaptable. You're doing things that are like, you know, for a good cause here. And then there's this energy of Mars and Gemini that brings in the domination. So Mars and Gemini. Mars and Sag bringing in domination. And it's squaring over to the North Node today. All right, so whatever is brand new or whatever you're birthing new with this Two of Cups, it almost feels like the Ten of Pentacles is your challenge. So then that creates the quarrel or the discomfort or whoever is being criticized overall. Like there's still some sort of secrets or something that's in the background where if you're gathering information about this or somebody's watching in on this, it more than likely feels like somebody wants to come back around and apologize for delaying your pathway or something like that. I don't know. Six of Swords and the Empress. 10 of Cups. Maybe this is like a mother figure's energy. All right. That's coming in and communicating about whatever it is that they want to, you know, they want to set something straight for you or set something right. That's what it feels like. Because it looks like you've been going through the worst of it all, and that's what's been exposed. All right, so the 9 to the 10 of Wands, it kind of feels like a heavy burden overall. And somebody feels regretful or sorry, so they're more than likely trying to come through with like an apology, trying to fix a situation that has kept somebody like stuck in their head or trapped in fear about some sort of sudden change that may have taken place. A Tower moment was created. All right, the King of Pentacles and the Moon. The Queen of Pentacles is over here in associations to some sort of betrayal, and then that information kind of feels like somebody attacked you, but you're being protected. So it kind of feels like, oh, I'm sorry about what took place, but here goes, you know what I mean, an apology. Let's move on from this. Something like that. All right, there was a King of Pentacles that was playing like hidden enemy, or somebody found out the truth that this person was, you know, keeping something hidden and it was revealed. That's the truth. There was some sort of manipulation and collaboration with, I don't know, the wrong person. This can be like someone that's very like, that's a trickster. They tricked you for something, into something. All right. Somebody didn't see something clearly. All right. It was like it was trapped in fear about whatever the hell it has to do with whoever this Emperor is. I don't know. That could be like a boss. It could be someone that has a position of authority, someone that has a sense of control over something. All right. Yeah. There was some sort of investments that happened in the background, and it kind of feels like, oops, I didn't know. I think we picked up on that yesterday. Like, I didn't know who I was dealing with type of energy. Somebody comes through with an apology, though, or something like that. I don't know. That's what it's coming through as. All right, it has to do with family, money, and how you're going to be moving forward, taking action with something or someone is. I don't know. It's giving your energy at the root chakra. So that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements. All right, that could be work, money, career. And I'm getting sacral chakra, water energies. That is going to be how something has emotionally affected you or has affected your finances. Seeing the fish energy here. All right, so Pisces energy is having a sextile today with this moon in Capricorn. Yeah. We've had the square over to the North Node in Pisces as well. And then there's a quintile with Neptune in Pisces, which is like showing potential to fix something here. So the moon in Capricorn, this would be like a feminine energy that has a position of authority that is more than likely a sextile, bringing something into harmony. Again, that's what I was seeing here. It's like, let's move forward from something. All right, it could be a partnership, a business, a contract, something like that. That's trying to make something fair. All right, because Libra's energy is fairness. All right, but it's your choice. So more than likely, if you took a choice that had something to do with your goals, your passion, what you've craved, or how you're going to bring something to fulfillment. I'm seeing heavy on the sacral chakra. Look at this. Something having to do with passion or sexuality or something like that. I mean, Venus and Mercury are in the sign of Scorpio. All right, so heavy on whatever this sacral chakra is. That could be what you're creating, though, not necessarily that it has to do with sex or passion. It could just be a project you're working on that you're creating something with. Okay. Let me get into Sacred Destiny. What is this all about? Flexibility is here. So same exact thing. I feel like it's mutable energy that we're stepping into. Purification is here. And action is out here again. All right. So adaptability, flexibility. It seems to be the theme. Mutable energy is like go with the flow type of shit. That's what it's giving me. purification energy with this sunflower. And then I'm seeing the need to take action. You have wisdom about something. And you are enlightened as well. And then there's a sense of security around you. So it kind of feels like you can just chill out for the moment. All right. And heal after some sort of chaos may have taken place. Okay. All right. Let's see flexibility. It feels like if there's been a lot on your mind or you've been up late at night, you can't sleep. It feels like some sort of fear. It feels like depression, anxiety, or worries about something. All right. It's because of things that you can't see that's coming for the near future. Like sudden changes that you weren't expecting. I feel like that's now being purified. And you're going to continue taking action on whatever route you were on. All right. Kind of feels like you already knew with wisdom and enlightenment here and security that spirit kind of had your back on whatever was in the background that you couldn't see. All right. You could be doing a lot of studying or just spending a lot of time alone. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the mental thing. I don't know if you have like a headache, because I'm seeing that. Like heavy on the mental could be like a migraine, headache. Like thinking about what you don't see or how something's going to take place. All right. Yeah, there's this heavy thing about sunflowers. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on. But whoever tried to work against you, it kind of feels like you're on the other side of that and you're still feeling emotionally balanced. Okay. So I can definitely see why the wisdom that you have and how you've been enlightened has brought you some sort of security around you, where something was definitely set to whatever the chaos was to leave you mentally fucked up. Okay. That's what it looks like. So this purification energy or whatever is around you that allows some sort of it's kind of giving me like you're tapped in with spirit. I don't like you're confident in whatever direction you're heading in here. A lot of sunflowers. So the energy of the sun could be of significance. That's crazy. I'm laughing because I literally walked out the door earlier and everybody's like, hey. And I'm like, salió el sol. Like the sun came out. You know what I'm saying? So something about, something about that. All right. Something about the sun. So I don't know. Again, it could have just been like a lot of gossip or whatever was changing around you, where you're kind of now getting to the other side of whatever this is. Yeah, I feel like it just has a lot to do with your emotional balance. The more flexible you are with something, the more adaptable you are with something. When you can't see what's right in front of you, it kind of like it allows you to walk yourself through using your wisdom and your knowledge, all right, to just kind of see what's going to be on the other side of something. I told you guys not to worry if there was something that you weren't able to control. All right, so that could have been this energy throughout the weekend. It was like heavy on I don't understand why though, because we had great energies with on Saturday on the 22nd. We had a lot of trines. All right, yeah, I'm telling you, it was heavy with the water energy. A lot of trines with Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Being that we have Jupiter in Cancer, Neptune, Saturn, North Node in Pisces, and then we got the energy of Venus and Mercury in Scorpio. They were all trining this weekend, all of them. Or because you knew that yeah, literally because you knew that, that's how you got to the other side of something. Like this weekend would have been the weekend of like, I'm going to freak the fuck out and because you knew what was coming a few days after, where something or some sort of sudden change or something that was supposed to be kept hidden so you don't see what was coming. That shit was supposed to leave you like frustrated, angry, all up in your head about something, worried, depressed. And it kind of feels like the more flexible you were with the energy of just knowing what you know and what you've been enlightened about brought you a sense of security, meaning this too shall pass. Okay. Okay. So just chill out, relax after all this chaos that has been taking place. All right. So don't go getting your, I wanted to say panties in a bunch, or I don't know. King of Wands is here. The Devil. You might have somebody that has like like, why did I want to say a rich attachment to you? That's weird as hell. All right. There's some sort of attachment that someone has to your energy that is meant to make you experience like emotional loss. Okay. What's the energy of the Devil? The Four of Swords. It's kind of like whatever you're speaking about, or whatever it is that's seen. All right. Like, let's say you keep something to yourself. And whatever you keep to yourself, or whatever you rest with, or however you seem to have some sort of victory. So this King of Wands with the Devil would be like an attachment to your wisdom, to your knowledge on how you're emotionally overcoming certain situations. Or this person or this energy more than likely wants you to experience some sort of loss. Let's just say that Mars, okay, which can be associated to Capricorn because it's exalted there. Mars is currently in Sag, and it's squaring to Saturn and Pisces today. This will create some sort of tension for you. But your wisdom and how you've walked your way through something that was supposed to keep you entrapped in the mind and allowing your emotional state to stay balanced has enlightened you about the amount of security that is around you. All right. Not meaning just security spiritually, but it could be, how do you call it? Like emotional security. It could be um, financial security, something like this. All right. It kind of enlightens you to be able to see on the other side of something. Ah, I see. Somebody more than likely is trying to push you to end a situation. All right. And that's more than likely why it's affecting the family. Because of what you do know. The Page of Pentacles. It's like this creates some sort of like, you would not be scared of shit. Let me be clear. You wouldn't be scared of anything dealing with whatever this is. All right. Because of what you know has brought you a sense of security. Like mental security. Like, I know I'm okay. I know, you feel that you may have been making the right choice with something. All right. Show me this security. Ah, that's what it is. So because of what you know, and because what you stand on, or because you know that you're accomplishing some sort of goal here, this is Sun in Capricorn, more than likely, this is why you're just hanging back and like, I don't know what's going on around me. But you can just act like, I'm going to gain perspective on what I see, but I'm not going to do shit. You just sit back, and that's more than likely why this energy is coming out. It kind of feels like the deception is here. All right. This energy, this is the moon in Aquarius, and it's stepping in tomorrow at 5:15 a.m. Tomorrow's the 25th. So if this has to do with anything that's involving like spirituality, where you can gain perspective on what's happening in the background, more than likely, you're going to have some sort of deception happening around you. And you're just meant to be like, just chill. Because this is what I'm saying. You have a sense of like perspective about what's happening and why something is being either controlled. I don't see that in the energy for tomorrow. The only thing I see is Venus and Scorpio quincunxed over to Chiron Aries. If there's some sort of core wound that's happening around you, Venus and Scorpio could have something that has to do with like a secret, okay, that you've been keeping. There's going to be some sort of like slight tension there, or discord or disharmony. I don't see it being anything worse than that, because I see the moon in Capricorn with a trine over to Uranus and Taurus. I see a sextile with Neptune and Pisces. I see semi-squares with the North Node in Mars, the conjunction to Pluto and Aquarius. But I also see sextiles to the Sun and quintile energies to Mercury and Venus. I don't think there's anything happening tomorrow that's going to make you feel this way. All right. It will be like seen as slight tension. Like, let's just, you know what I mean? You already know the truth about something. That's why. All right, the truth lies down here. The Two of Swords could have been something that you felt may have hurt. The moon in Libra is the Two of Swords. It may have hurt some sort of companionship. All right, but you know the truth about why something took place, and then it kind of feels like the deception or what someone did behind your back is taken away. You don't have much to worry about because, again, you've gained perspective about it already. I don't feel like there's anything else that needs to change. If it's in the spiritual community, I'm seeing tomorrow's the 25th. We see the High Priestess, the Hierophant energy, right? The moon is in Capricorn moving into Aquarius's energy. So both of these signs are ruled by Saturn. More than likely, you're structured in your emotional state, Piscean energy, or you feel structured in your spiritual community. All right, tomorrow is Tuesday, it's Mars's day. All right, so more than likely, you know how to remain assertive with something. I see it that way. I don't see any really like heavy type of energy. All right. Yeah, I feel like whatever you're speaking on, whatever direction you're in right now, all right, that's why there's this energy of enlightenment. It's the same thing as the sun. All right, so you're good. I mean, this week should be a happy week. It's fucking Thanksgiving week, right? It's Thanksgiving week. Yeah, there could be like some sort of brand new beginning that brings you a sense of like, I don't know, scaredness. All right. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Judgment card. I feel like you're just, whatever you've been patiently waiting for to get on the other side of, it kind of feels like your ascension is here. Your awakening is here. Something comes through that works out for you well this week. All right. If you've been going back and forth with something, is what it feels like. Okay. Let's get into this energy of this healing, chaos, and relaxation. It's like you could chill on something. The Star is there. I'm seeing there could have been a transformation that was happening. I see the butterflies. All right. Transformation energy is typically associated to Scorpio's energy, where Venus and Mercury is. So these are personal planets that would affect you the most. And also Pluto being in the sign of Aquarius. There's some sort of like transformation that's taken. I'm curious on where. I know Aquarius is moving towards the 2nd degree right now in Aquarius. And it has to do with unexpected thunderstorms. So that makes perfect sense. All right, because for this, it looks like you're taking action during the time of some sort of thunderstorm and finally being able to heal after the chaos that has taken place here. All right, so the conjunction with the moon and Aquarius tomorrow is going to take place at 8:44 a.m. So wherever your Pluto placement is and wherever the most transformation is taking place, I feel like you should be okay by now. It says all life is ephemeral. Even though we want to cement our lives into secure structure, nature always wins in the end. So this is being submissive to unforeseen and uncontrollable forces. So as we saw earlier, the moon that came out with the tower, that would have been like some sort of unexpected change that took place. All right, and it may have affected your emotional state, your mental state, all right, your spiritual, whatever it could have been. All right, so it says nature is a constant existential challenge to the works of people. Fire, floods, and winds that tear down our strongest buildings and moments, and time itself erodes everything eventually. By this fact, we are reminded not only how small and insignificant we are, and how magnificent is any creation that stands against nature for a while, yet also we remember the need to develop inwardly and the strength to be able to cope with it all. You can't make change to something that divine timing is coming through to clean up, whether that's in your life or somebody else's life or those that are closest to you or those energies that are surrounding. It could be your family, it could be your home environment, it could be your workplace, it could be your children, it could be whatever, right? You have to kind of go with the flow, remain adaptable and flexible to the changes so that something's purified for you moving forward as you continue to take action on your journey. All right, so the wisdom and enlightenment that you have, or however you feel that you have a sense of security around you, that's why this is the most important. All right, so I feel like relaxation here. Freedom. Yeah, it's giving me heavy on Aquarius's energy. All right, you have like a sense of freedom around your energy now. And that's what Aquarius is. They like to do things independently. Aquarius is the most truthful sign in the zodiac, okay? That's my opinion. More than likely, they spend a lot of time alone in solitude, okay? And there's this energy of stillness that allows you to release, okay? So whatever you didn't do this weekend, that was the perfect thing to do, was like try not to do something impulsive or try to react in a certain way where you can't control what's happening around you. The changes are happening for a reason, all right? And so that something is being released, or you're getting ready to move forward with something else. I mean, we are in waxing crescent moon energy, all right? We just had that new moon in Scorpio on the 20th. Today is what, the 24th? So we're getting ready to step into that first quarter moon in Pisces, and that's not coming up until, what day did I say? The 28th, which is this upcoming Friday, okay? So anything that you are asked to gain momentum with, set potential for, continue to move forward, and take action with, that's why you're being challenged right now, okay? Or that's why the energy feels like pressure, because the moon in Capricorn is nothing to play with. It feels like you need structure around something. 222 on the clock. All right, you need structure around something. What that energy means, 222, means that you're exactly where you are at the moment. All right, or you're exactly where you need to be at the moment. All right. The King of Wands, the Emperor, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Five of Pentacles. There's something that's being taken care of around you, more than likely in connections to an Aries or a Sagittarius, or just someone that has a position of authority, in associations to your money, to who you're collaborating with, and your workplace. There was something destructive that was keeping you in poverty. That's why you were being asked to just don't do shit, okay? Something was supposed to disrupt this energy of keeping you in poverty, or keeping you blocked in some sort of way with your money, or just be careful that it's not still happening. All right, that's what I feel. Okay, show me relaxation. So whatever was released, or whoever relaxation, yeah, kind of feels like whatever moved away, or however something's transitioning in your life, it's for the better. Somebody could be going on some sort of journey as well, because I'm seeing the Voyage card here. Okay. I told you guys there was going to be a decision that you had to make this week, and the Two of Cups is what was coming out. I don't know if some of you are supposed to be aligning with a soulmate connection, or the birth of something new. Once again, it could be something creative. Definitely could be something creative. What is that all about? Because what you don't see coming is that the Two of Cups is here again. Temperance. Queen of Cups, the Fool card. Something going on with this brand new journey. I don't know if you have heightened intuition about something where you need to be protected moving forward on this spiritual journey. And I say spiritually because it kind of feels like Two of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Cups. It's all associated to your spirituality. All right, how you remain in balance, how you focus on some sort of healing on this brand new journey. It's like you need to protect yourself. And when I seen the Devil come out earlier, I said that there was a sense of egotism or pride around your energy. And it kind of feels like that pull, that whoever that was or whatever that energy was keeping you from starting some sort of brand new beginning overall. And it looks like it was affecting your resources or something. So if you are like building up your own business, all right, Eight of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Emperor, it kind of feels like the more time, energy that you invest in, the more money that you make. Okay, something like this. And then whatever was standing in the way, or whatever sudden change had to take place, it's stopping you from having to deal with whatever was keeping you blocked with your resources. All right. Meaning that you have money that's supposed to be coming in. Blessings is what I'm going to call it. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Because look, right behind Voyage was the Blessings card. Something was blocking your blessings. All right. So if you took a risk and you were very courageous with something, then you have like more than likely great things coming in this week. All right. Something that you released was blocking your blessings. All right. Okay. That's your Sacred Destiny pool. Okay. Let's get into this Tea leaf energy. I'm sorry if the camera's moving so much, you guys. I had to get a new bed, and this thing is extra bouncy, okay? So I'm trying my best to not even move too fast. Let's see. Tea leaf. All right. What's happening in this energy? Where are we at right now? 224. All right, so the sextile to Venus just happened. Yeah. Welcome in, you guys. All right, so new opportunity, possibility, and or a pathway is opening up for you. Yeah, I feel like something definitely cleared the way of whatever the blockage was. I don't know why I want to say there was a blockage, but something was released. All right, something was released. Ouch, my leg is like falling asleep there. No, temptation will test you. That came out yesterday. All right, I don't know what that's all about, but we're going to get into it. Let's see. The secret admirer energy keeps coming out. Great personal sorrow. Again, I feel like whoever is in the background that's like really sorry about something, they wanted you to get out of a situation. I feel like you deserve to have this like lighthearted, carefree time. It's somebody that has strong emotions, passionate love, or something turned to hate or vice versa. I don't know. So if some sort of new opportunity was supposed to come in for you and that was supposed to resolve a problem, then it looks like there was some sort of unsuccessful outcome to whatever a problem was. And there's a secret admirer that's more than likely like having some sort of sorrow of trying to get out of a situation. All right, or trying to get something around you out of a situation. All right, what is this temptation that's going to test you here with this apple? Psychic abilities. It says to trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right and you feel like you're being tempted to do something you don't want to do, then more than likely it's because your intuition was telling you that you made the right choice. I'm telling you, something was about choices today. Okay? And it has something to do with your sacral chakra. So if somebody tried to get you to move into a different pathway to keep you attached to them, once again, we were speaking about the devil's energy. That is the energy of attachment to whatever you have going on moving forward. All right. There was some sort of problem to be resolved, and then there was this unsuccessful outcome to a problem. All right. So let's see. What is the problem that needs to be resolved here? Oh, the angels are taking care of it. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So again, the energy of security that I said you had around you is no joke. If you're getting psychic abilities, all right, or some sort of heightened intuition and you have angelic protection, they're taking care of your problems or whatever is trying to keep you attached from you doing what spirit is wanting you to do. All right, so it's saying temptation will test you. Show me this unsuccessful outcome to a problem. It says things aren't always going to be this way. A change is coming. All right. So if there was some sort of unsuccessful outcome to a problem that you have and where you were supposed to have like a new opportunity or a new pathway open up for you, if that didn't take place, you're not to worry about it. You cannot control what you cannot control. There's something going on with today's date, but I see it in reflection. I saw 24 and 11. Today is 11:24. Spirit had me see 11:27 on the clock last night, and that was the last time I looked at the clock. And I was like, oh, there is a message here. So if you went to sleep last night and you had a dream, I picked up in yesterday's reading, like dreams could be of significance this week. All right. Spirit is trying to tell you something. What is this new opportunity? It's possibility or pathway opening up. Scissors. Disappointment in some sort of affair. You see what I'm saying? Something had to do with like closing out something that didn't serve you. All right. I don't know if there's some sort of affair that you're connected to, whether that's love, whether that's work, whether that's connected to something around you that's blocking this intuitive insight that you're picking up on. Who's this secret admirer? Why is that person in sorrow? You have like a very arrogant person around you. Very arrogant person. They don't like when you try to take risks in doing something. That's how you know who this is. I feel like your angels are taking care of something in the background. The risk card is here twice. Vacation. Did somebody want you to step away from something that you're supposed to be doing so that you go on quote unquote vacation? Okay. Show me this time to get out of a situation. Two-faced friend, and it's giving me from January. So I don't know. It's happening from Capricorn to Aquarius. This moon cycle is what I'm picking up on. That's where we are right now. January is Capricorn, Aquarius energy. So as we spoke about, like, the moon in Capricorn is a very, like, practical type of energy. And the moon in Aquarius is a very independent type of energy. All right. So in tarot, the Seven of Swords would have been seen as the person that was doing something against you behind your back. There's some sort of involvement with the law here. So more than likely, this is why you're being told to, like, not do anything. In connection to trusting your intuition, you got spiritual guidance, you're protected from harm. Things aren't always going to be this way. A big change is coming. All right. Yeah, because your spiritual development could be like keeping you aware of what's happening around you. And again, I said it. If you this weekend were like having deceptive things happen to you, or things that were uncontrollable, and you were supposed to lose your shit or be depressed, anxiety, fear, worries, you didn't worry about none of that. You were enlightened because Spirit told you, or they gave you a message in your dream state. I'm trying to tell you. All right. There was something that you had an enlightenment about, and it's coming through spiritually. Like, you have a sense of understanding everything's gonna be okay. All right, opportunities are waiting for you. The door is here, and it says you should accept valid criticism. All right, whoever this older man is could be coming through with some sort of opportunity. This could be a fire sign or someone that has strong emotions, passionate love that turn to hate, or vice versa. Okay, something involving a woman here in this reading. Okay. It says nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And there's a younger woman here as well. So I don't know if there's a woman and a child. Okay. That there's something going on here. It feels like a teenage child. I don't see a baby. There could be something involving like a mother and a teenage child. And where there's a lot of strong emotions, where passionate love had turned to hate or vice versa, involving one's family. Okay. Fire in the nest. It kind of feels like warnings around the home environment. Again, it feels that way. Okay. Yeah, there's something that you're being warned about that, okay, let's just say that there's somebody in your energy that's giving you deception. Don't worry about it. Don't do shit about it. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen. All right. Somebody more than likely is doing something to get over or piss you off or do something deceptive towards you. That just could be what it is. I don't know why or what's the reason, but it's the angels are taking care of it. Is what I'm. Well, damn, that was quick. The Empress. All right. I don't know if it's because you're seen as an Empress. All right. Because of whatever creativity you have. I don't know. There could be this just energy of Venus and Scorpio, someone not wanting a secret to be revealed, because I'm seeing the energy of Venus right here, because Venus rules this energy. All right, something being kept a secret. Yeah, for sure. Kind of feels like something is trying to be kept hidden about whatever. I don't know what it is. Spirit is telling you, don't involve yourself. All right. You're going to be protected from whoever this person is. I feel like your spiritual community is kind of like already seeing what's happening. It's all over this. Yeah. If somebody tries to come through and apologize to you, more than likely you're not going to want to accept it. Okay. I feel like more than likely you're going to want to stay away, or you're being guided to do so. This is someone you would have been separated from. And if it's an Empress, more than likely it's like a mother figure. It's like stay away, keep your distance type of energy. Because somebody played like a hidden enemy towards you or something like that. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't know if someone's very arrogant, boastful. They're like someone's very deceptive, or that it could just be that somebody's two-faced, or just you would know because this is somebody's energy. It's like you don't want to argue with this person. You don't want to, you know what I'm trying to say? You don't want to do anything involving whatever that is. I don't know. Someone could be carrying heavy burdens that aren't theirs, whether this you or someone else. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Swords. All right. More than likely that problem is going to be resolved. I don't feel like that has anything to do with who you are. All right. It just kind of feels like, yeah, Spirit is just like, be patient with whatever this is. All right. Whoever is carrying a heavy burden with something. Okay. Oh, someone's worried about reciprocation. Whether that's fairness, whether that is an equal give and take, something like that. Somebody's worried about that. You don't have anything to do with that because something already is taken care of in the background. The energy of the sun is coming up in the near future. All right, there could be someone like this very dominant or 10 toes down on, I don't know if this could be a boss or something, because I'm seeing like responsibilities, but the responsibilities are something that are not yours, is what it's saying to me, because your focus should be on this, your brand new beginning. Okay, that's what it's giving me. Oh, I see. There's is that like a team of people? Okay, this is why it's coming through as a two-faced friend. There's somebody that's having to please two different sides of a situation. One side, it kind of feels like has to do with money, and the other side is like emotionally. Like you have to keep something balanced here. And whatever or whoever is carrying that heavy burden, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It just kind of feels like someone who is acting like this or has to take a risk or is being boastful. It kind of feels like that person has to put their foot down with something. It's not your responsibility is what it's giving me. All right. I don't know. Something having to do with like your focus being the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, your focus should solely be on this. Like whatever you do for work, that's your thing. All right. There's something about like wow. Spirit is funny. Somebody more than likely wants to make you feel like you made the wrong choice involving like what's part of your destiny. Because I'm seeing the Lovers here with the Wheel of Fortune. Whether that be a lover, a partnership, or something involving, it feels like work though. Somebody wanted to make you feel like you made the wrong choice in connection to what your destiny is in alignment with. Because it kind of feels like in a sense of controlling, all right, something that's on the outside of whatever is happening here. That's what that feels like. It's because more than likely they regret not investing in you. I don't know who this is or who this is for, so just take it as it resonates. I'm just picking up the energy as it comes out. There's something going on with like responsibility, work, investments, something like that. If it isn't yours to carry, don't take it. That's the message. All right, because somebody is in regret for the Seven of Pentacles. Could be like, damn, I didn't invest when I was supposed to invest. I waited, you know what I mean, for something to come out of this, but it's moving too slow. Or, you know, I am being schemed over, or I have involvements in some sort of scheme that was happening in the background. This is like Saturnian energy. This is like long and patient work in order to grow something. This would be someone that's disciplined and structured coming in and dealing with something that's, you know, having to do with responsibilities. But if it's not yours, then more than likely it's the reason why this person feels or looks like this. It's because they're carrying something that emotionally is either draining them, but it's not part of your responsibility. Spirit is telling you, you have work to do right now. You have to focus on whatever you're working on. You understand what I'm saying? So this would be like the core wound healing that needs to take place with whoever is dealing with this energy of sorrow. And why, you know, it kind of feels like if you have a secret admirer, this could be somebody that's influenced by you in some sort of way, or just needs assistance in some sort of way and doesn't know how to ask for help, or whatever it may be. But it has something to do with like carrying the burdens and the responsibilities. Something's not yours to carry is the message. Okay? Whatever that may be, however that's involved in whatever this is. Okay? It's telling me that it's coming through, or has been coming through, with the moon in Capricorn to the moon in Aquarius. Okay? That's the message I'm giving you. Okay. And there's also something about the transition that's taking place from Scorpio season into Sag season is what I'm getting. Because this is like a card that speaks about the transformation that was supposed to take place. The transformation that was supposed to happen. All right. And how moving forward, it kind of feels like you would have been seen as a leader. All right. Or something in whatever it is that you're doing. Or wherever you are. Okay. There could have been some sort of relocation that took place. The Six of Swords is a moving card, or a moving on card. That could be something that you do that's very original if you're working on a specific craft. Let's just say like you're a public speaker and you're relocating to a new workplace. That was a transition that was supposed to help someone's transformation, with one ending into the next thing. But it could have been legit like ending of Scorpio season into Sag season. That's the way I'm looking at it. All right. Okay. Spirit goes, that was a nice way of explaining it. Okay. Yeah, more than likely that's why this person feels like there's a sense of rejection or neglection or something, like not wanting to involve, because for that person it doesn't seem like it's fair. You understand what I'm saying? Like if somebody ignores you or is upset or is acting like this, it's because they don't feel that something was fair to them. But that's just the way that something aligned, because again, we spoke about it earlier. There was something happening around you and you weren't, there it is, the Hangman. You weren't even doing nothing. You were just gaining perspective about what was taking place around you, something like that. Okay? That's all it is. So how can I explain this? Karma comes through for everybody, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's meant to align you for something better. All right. I don't know if this is like karma. It can feel that way. All right. But it has something to do with like temptation testing you. It could have been like why something took place and it was unsuccessful. It could have been where you felt that something wasn't fair to you. And if it comes out and looks that way, then who gives a fuck? It's because in higher power, you're being in alignment to whatever is best for you. Not meaning that somebody legit is coming for you. It could just be that this is not part of your pathway and spirit has something better coming. You see what I'm trying to say? So it kind of feels like, how do I explain that without being like rude? Because I feel like I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. It's karma. It's karma. It could be good or it could be bad. That's just what, you know what I'm saying? Whatever is fair. That's what it looks like. Okay, whatever is fair. Damn, I didn't even realize that was off. Okay. All right. Let me clear this out real quick. Cool. So it's like if you're still surrounded by family, people that you love, more than likely, there's an older man here that thinks highly of somebody as well. That was behind that card. If something wasn't granted to you, then more than likely it's because it wasn't for you. Something like that. All right. Reconciliation, a wish is going to be granted. All right. So does somebody want to reconcile with you? Because that could be a wish fulfillment for somebody and then it ends up coming through, which is great, right? Who cares? It says beware of greed, advice from a friend. So whatever, okay, let's just say something was given to you and you're like, I don't want just that, I want more. Calm down, okay? Just relax, because you can't you can't control what spirit is trying to do and transforming something for you or what that looks like around you, right? That's the advice. It's kind of like go easy on whatever the transition is. Don't want too much or try to gain too much at the same time. All right. Yeah, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like try not to move so fast with losing out, because it'll end up affecting your resources or something. All right. And dissatisfaction with life. This would be someone moving too impulsive and trying to like buy everything at once, and you really don't have it like that or something. You know what I'm saying? The pig energy, we were picking up on this earlier throughout the week, where I spoke about being aware of greed, okay? And where someone isn't financially smart about something, okay? So it spoke about like trusting too many people or being naive or easily falling into traps. If you were to seize a new opportunity, it's like, don't be stupid, because it could be that you're too laid back, or you could be seen as very immature or simple-minded, okay? Or just not financially intelligent. This is somebody that's just like, oh, I got money, boom, I'm going to go splurge on everything. And it's like, wait, don't do that, because you might not be making the right move with something, all right? That's just advice, because then there's going to be a loss of material wealth, all right? So dissatisfaction with life, why is that coming out? It says you're going to be taken care of in difficult times. So if there's something that's keeping you dissatisfied moving forward, where it has affected you or the loss of material wealth, just let it be what it is. It's a simple problem that can be solved on, you know, however you're persevering and moving forward, and something comes back around another way. All right. The camel. I said I was going to make it to Dubai, bitches. I'm manifesting that shit one day. I want to go to Dubai, bitches. Persevere and you will overcome a problem when it has something to do with material wealth. Okay? I'm manifesting. I'm going to keep that up. All right. Advice from a friend. Let's see. There could be something here where you want to communicate with somebody about something, right? And it's hard to try to communicate to somebody that feels like everything around me is fine. It may be, but there could be something that you don't see. All right, it could be that. I'm seeing here that whatever you're doing or however you're moving forward or whatever is persevering for you, it could be bringing out a lot of prosperity and abundance. Okay, so if you allow whatever I'm telling you, let's just say I'm your friend that's giving you the advice about money and like not overspending, you can actually attract more or manifest more on the other side of it, because I'm seeing it come out with like the birth of the conception of a child or enterprise or a period of prosperity and abundance, persevering and you overcoming a problem. Like if you know that whatever has been taking place in the background or however you've taken some sort of material loss, all right, the advice that I'm giving you here is that it's because it has involved something with greed, okay? With like overdoing something, all right? And it says you're going to be taken care of in difficult times. So if it hasn't come through yet, it's because it wasn't meant to, and that's fine. Somebody's leaving your life, and you're going to be like so successful. And it looks like it starts off with peace and harmony, and then shit starts taking off more than likely by like the end of November. You got a lot of money coming in for you. Okay, that's what it's telling me here. You got like a lot of, yeah. Something having to do with someone's hidden secrets. The most difficult part of whatever that situation was is already over. The Venus and Scorpio energy, Venus is moving into Sag on, Venus and Sag is a way better energy, let me tell you. Way better. Venus and Sag is moving in on November the 30th. I mean, today is the 24th. We got less than a week. Okay, the energy will shift. You will feel it. So by the end of November, I'm feeling like you're bringing in wealth. We're stepping heavy into like Capricorn energy by mid-December. Capricorn's energy is your reputation, your public image, you seen as a leader. It's given your career. It's given, you know what I'm saying? Like your perseverance, your determination, your ambition. I mean, you name it, it looks like you're about to take off with something. All right. That's what it looks like. And whoever it is that's moving out of your life that has been blocking your success, you are about to step into, I don't know, I'm hearing the wind chimes. And I don't know if that's how you're attracting your money, but that's what it's giving me, okay? I'm hearing ching, 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 ching. Like you got all this fucking money just pouring in. Like, I don't know. You got money pouring in November or at the end of November. All right. It could be it. Like, however you're attracting your money is coming. It's coming. All right. Oh, that's part of your brand new beginning. That's crazy. So this could be Uranus. All right. That's retrograding in the sign of Taurus that has all to do with your money. All right. And how today, all right, or by tomorrow, I think I said we have the moon in Capricorn with a trine over to Uranus and Taurus. You're going to start noticing the changes that are taking place. All right. That's what I feel. It's like part of whatever this brand new beginning is for you. That's bringing in all this prosperity and abundance. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants us to see here. Four of Pentacles. This is because of your accomplishments, your goals, how you're achieving whatever those goals are. Sun and Capricorn energy. That's not taking place until December 21st. That's the energy though. So save as much as you can of your money, even if it's coming in fast. All right, save it is what I'm getting. Like, don't be so like, I'm going to go spend on this or I'm going to spend. No, because it's not the smart thing to do. Okay. It's not the smart thing to do. What is your intuition telling you here? You're teaching valuable lessons to those that are, they need to hear you out. You got some shit to say. That's how I'm hearing it. Like, you're meant to teach something. You could be a public teacher. I'm seeing the Six of Wands in the Hierophant. Your intuition's on point about something of the Three of Cups. Like, you're about to have some major celebration. All right? Or this could be like you going viral online with something that you said or something that, you know what I mean? Kind of feels like it's helping you overcome something and you're going to have some sort of victory there. Oh, yeah, you're letting go of those heavy burdens. That's why. Whatever was leaving your life, it could be somebody, it could be an energy, it doesn't matter. It's leaving your life. All right? You go fucking viral with something is what it feels like. Or whatever you said or whatever you taught or whatever the lesson was, whoever your commitments are to spiritually in that community, you're going to do something is like blows the fuck up. I'm telling you. Somebody more than likely has been trying to keep you stuck or something hidden. The Ten of Wands with the moon. Wow. You might have done something to fulfillment and it wasn't to be revealed up until something in your energy changes. It could legit be from one moon cycle to the next, and the energy changes every single time. So get ready. Okay? Get ready. Oh, I see. If you're online, people are trying to attack you. That's what it is. Because they know what you're attracting. But it already said it. Spirit got your back. All right? You have a sense of security and protection around you. That's what they don't see. This is a message for somebody. The more that someone tries to block your shine, the more money you make. Let's just put it like that. The more that someone tries to work against you, the more money you make. That's how Spirit is making it work in your favor. The more someone gossips about you or does something deceptive behind your back, the more money you make. It's almost like Spirit is going to allow you to shit on somebody that tried to shit on you without you having to do nothing. That's what this looks like. So literally, like, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Because it looks like whatever the hidden secrets were and however something was supposed to harm you, the most difficult part of that situation is already over. It's already over. See what I'm saying? You're highly intuitive. It's like you know about some sort of hidden secret. It's in your spiritual community. I see the High Priestess, the Hierophant out here in the Four of Wands. I feel like you've been crowned. You've been crowned. High Priestess, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, you have been crowned as highly intuitive. Whatever it is, those psychic abilities that you have, whatever you're picking up on, however you're utilizing that information to protect yourself, you have a sense of security around your energy is how you're being protected. Okay. And something more than likely was affecting your resources. Yeah, Spirit's like, I got your back. I told you. It's like, Spirit's like, I got your back. Don't worry. Even if it feels like something doesn't come through for you today, it will. All right. As the moon cycles are changing. All right. Yeah, you're protected for sure from those that try to control you. I feel like you're being guided. All right. When I say guided, I mean like relocated, or for you to see and or transition with the energy. Yes, that's what I feel. Like you're meant to transition with the energy. Okay. Somebody tried to like put you down by making you feel like you weren't confident enough with something. Okay. And it kind of feels here like whatever the hidden secrets were, they tried to attack you or something like that to keep something an illusion. And more than likely, if they were attacking your wealth or your finances, that's more than likely where they were trying to, you know what I mean, control you. They wanted you to experience losses. Yeah. It was through betrayals. It was through betrayals. The fact that you're emotionally balanced is what's drawing in your abundance. That's what they don't realize. If you didn't like spaz out with something, yeah, you're very emotionally strong too. Like mentally strong, emotionally strong. All right. You're having a lot of victory out here, a lot of success. You're going to be moving forward with something. It's rapid. All right, it's rapid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're going to be reciprocated with whatever it is that you need. You'll be taken care of in difficult times. I'm trying to tell you. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Okay. It's almost like your blessings start coming through when you least expect it, or something like that. Okay. Just curious, whatever this is. You're being protected from somebody that's trying to come back around. It's like an emotional love connection, or whoever has deep affection for you or you for them. It might excite you for the minute, but you're being protected from that person. It's because if you part ways with that person, you got money coming towards you. Whoever that person is, they're undependable, they're insincere. You really don't fuck with them like that, or something like that. Something about you getting a gift as well. I could be speaking to an Aquarius or a Pisces, or while the moon is in Aquarius to Pisces. All right. Some money is coming in for you, where if some sort of parting of the ways in romance or business took place, then you are being helped out here. All right. You're being walked through whatever that situation is. But it kind of involves like you taking a risk with the lever. Let me just clarify this energy. Are you moving? Hold on. I think I picked up on that energy last night. I said somebody was coming back around in love. Okay. Somebody's coming back in love. We just pulled on a feminine energy, a younger woman and a woman. All right. Associated to an older man. So there's something going on there. Let's see. I told you there's something here about like Saturn in Cancer's energy. Somebody is like foster parenting a child, and there seems to be some sort of companionship that's happening there. Okay. Whatever that is. There, it feels like a business. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be shaking hands with somebody or making a deal with somebody. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Something having to do with a child. Could be someone in a home environment. I'm seeing like okay. Why? Whatever is happening with that situation, all right, it's due to a Sun in Aquarius person. Something that the Sun in Aquarius does that's very innovative. It looks like there's money coming in from that. Saturn and Taurus. Whatever that is, it kind of feels like, how do I explain this? Money is going to be provided as someone else is walking away or you're at the end of some sort of partnership. Because if someone is doing something that's charitable or foster parenting someone's child, then it kind of feels like, okay, well, this will be the brand new business deal. Thank you. And then you kind of just, you know what I'm saying? It's happening because of who that Sun in Aquarius person is. That's what it feels like. Okay. This has something to do with like a business partnership being negotiated due to the type of work Sun in Pisces. I'm trying to tell you, there's something going on. There's something going on with Aquarius and Pisces energy. I seen February. It's giving the moon cycles. It's showing me the sun here, but it's giving moon cycles. Yeah. So you're being gifted with something. And remember, I said the first quarter moon was in Pisces. Let's speak about your water placements, because that's been the theme of like October into November, where the sun was in Scorpio, Venus is in Scorpio, Mercury is in Scorpio now. All right, when the new moon took place in Scorpio, now we're moving into mutable moon cycle energy. So this is where the adaptability, the flexibility starts happening. Okay, first quarter moon in Pisces coming out of that new moon in Scorpio are your water placements. We're talking about transformation and the energy of the 12th house and finalizing something that's supposed to be moving forward. The North Node is in Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces. Neptune is in Pisces. And it's supposed to be trining over to whatever you set your intention on with the new moon in Scorpio. Is this first quarter moon energy? You see what I'm trying to say? First quarter moon is like your commitments are being tested. So yes, it is a change that takes place. And wherever your water placements are, okay? There is good news coming in about something here and how you've been dealing with some sort of resistance overall. Someone didn't want to tell you about this or wanted to extremely make you try to like sign a contract or some shit. Okay? Somebody that's been like, oh, how do I explain this? I'm feeling like somebody has a lot of fatigue or worries. Like, look at this person in this picture. It could be something going on with like couples. All right. I was feeling like responsibilities. Saturn is like the responsibilities of someone's health or someone in the workplace, or what else is sixth house? Like having to look into the details of something. Sixth house can also have to do with pets. I mean, there could be so much going on right now where someone is like fatigued and having to deal with so much. All right, I don't know if this is like a couples thing or like, you know, a feminine, masculine energy, whatever that may be. But Mercury and Scorpio is here. It kind of feels like something to the extreme is like, all right, listen. Whatever is Mercury, Scorpio's energy, and where there's an extreme, like go sign this contract, or you know what I mean? Venus and Scorpio's energy would be the secrets that were being held back from. They no longer can be held back. It's to the extreme now. And somebody's like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Like I wasn't, you know what I mean? So there's something exciting that comes through and where you're going to get either some sort of information about this, whether that has to do with like Gemini, some sort of contract that's finalized. having to do with money, or if something has to do with like you doing something in the media online and how you gain your money, you're going to be excited about something finally like taking off. Mercury in Gemini is exalted. Mercury in Taurus would have been like, oh, somebody's scheming you against your money, but don't worry, we got you. You know what I'm saying? So this is like good news, and where you were dealing with some sort of resistance before. That's what this is. All right. And it kind of feels like from the 6th house to the 8th house, it would have been, well, damn, this should be harmonious. Why is there so much extremism here? The workplace to someone that may have some sort of inheritance coming through. All right, because this could be like news of an inheritance, something like that. So don't worry about whatever this is, whatever the negotiation is taking place here, is because somebody already had a vision about it. All right. And if it has something to do with this Aquarius and how they have done something innovatively, it's more than likely that there's money coming out of that. All right, that's going to be able to provide you through how some sort of companionship is taking place, a business partnership, or someone that does charitable work. It's like, don't worry, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. That's what it's giving me. All right, so there's exciting news. All right, you're being protected from things that you can't control. All right, maybe someone thought that they were taking a risk and sending some sort of lover into your life, or again, putting you in a situation where you feel like you had to defend yourself, you had to control your anger, or you were going to be sorry about something. All right, because it looks like somebody around you more than likely was undependable and sincere in gifting you something, or it just says that money is coming towards you because you parting ways and whoever this was romantically or in business. Okay, take it as it resonates. But that's the energy that I'm picking up on with this oracle, the reading. So something having to do with like so many secrets right now with this Venus and Scorpio energy is ridiculous. All right, lots of secrets. I hear the birds outside the window and they're loud as hell. Something having to do with like you getting a message. Like the birds are messengers. Okay. I'm going to pull galactic cards and I'm out of here. So. Taurus. I see Lyra, which has to do with confidence, purpose, potential, and fulfillment. And I see earth energy. Wow. Heavy on the earth with Taurus being here. So material world, stability, luxury. You have grounding, reconnection, home, and or guardianship. The numbers 4 or 15 could be of significance, or the number 29. All right, so I'm seeing the Emperor. I'm seeing the Devil. This could be like you starting up your own business. All right, you being seen as the leader or the person that is meant to be, you know what I mean? Building your reputation or something like that and having enough confidence to do so. The 29th, I'm seeing Mercury go direct in Scorpio. Yeah, I like that. I see Cancer's energy here. There's something having to do with like nourishment, self-protection, your heightened intuition. It's divine feminine energy. And then I also see Aries. All right, so anytime that we see Aries energy, it has to do with your courage, fearlessness, how competitive you can be because it's ruled by Mars, how assertive you can be. It tests your commitments. All right, so we've got Chiron and Aries, obviously. And me seeing Cancer, I'm seeing it where we always see that square that happens when the moon is in Aries, that squares to Jupiter and Cancer. Something may feel that it's bigger than what it needs to be emotionally. Okay. I'm seeing the number 14 and 17, which for me is the sextile. I see Temperance, Sag energy, the star, Aquarian energy. All right, so those sextiles that more than likely have taken place with the sun that sextiled over to Pluto, that just happened a few days ago. What day was that? Where the sun sextiled to Pluto? That was on the 23rd, so that was yesterday. See what I'm saying? There's something here about this energy. It's like, don't worry, the transformation is taking place. The energy of enlightenment is here. It's like trust in spirit, remain grounded, focus on, you know, however you're creating some sort of stability for yourself or what you're passionate about, how confident you are about something. The more you put effort into that type of energy is the more you're going to see a shift. Maybe you are dealing with some sort of insecurities, because I feel like Cancer's energy has to do with a lot of like inner healing that a lot of people don't want to face up to. And Aries is like, you have to be assertive. You have to kind of put yourself out there, and this is who I am as a person. People aren't okay with that. All right. But Chiron's energy, and where with this moon in Capricorn and squaring over to Aries, it could feel like you don't have as much power as you want to have, or you're not being seen as how you want to be seen. It's kind of feeling like that. All right. But just try to remain grounded and focus on, I'm hearing like stay humble. It's like stay humble. Venus's energy. Love, beauty, sexuality, and or pleasure. Venus's energy is always going to attract some sort of abundance, and it more than likely is going to come through with money. All right. I feel like you're going through some sort of personal development here as well. Soul growth, or I don't know, you have some sort of code for something. Like you're able to see past whatever is meant to be kept an illusion. You could be seen as very adventurous or independent, flexible. It's given Sag energy. All right. You could be ready to explore something new. I'm seeing 3:11 on the clock. I seen the Empress with justice. I feel like this is going to be justice coming in for my divine feminine energy. All right. So Cancer and Aries, more than likely, if you have like a moon in Aries, you want a sense of protection around you. All right. I see Taurus. I see this energy of confidence needed. Being very grounded is like Mother Nature could be of significance. Go surround yourself by water and, you know, trees and shit like that to track whatever your abundance is. Or go take walks and get some, you know what I mean, breathing work going on. Where did I just see that? Yeah. Procyon. It's like go do some breath work. To keep calm, like you need to be remaining grounded right now. That new moon in Scorpio did something to you here as we ingressed into the moon in Sag. The new beginning, the intention, your manifestation, or what you hope to come true is like you were set on a journey. If it was like Sagittarius' energy is like get that backpack or get that backpack and get moving, right? That's what it was. And more than likely, if the moon was in Capricorn, you felt that someone was trying to control you. That's more than likely what it was. We were picking up on that energy. It doesn't stop anything. The energy always shifts. It never stays the same. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.